Hey guys. Hello guys. I don't know if I said that yet. I am back again. Forgive me. I'm a little under the weather today. So I was wandering around Target looking for stuff to finish up a project, which hopefully you guys will see soon. It's gonna be a long while, but relatively soon, like hopefully within like the next year or something. But anyway, while I was wandering around, I hit the toy section and I found this a Lego-esque Stargate SG1 Death Glider with a jaff'a figure included. Now, it's made by a company called Bestlock. I've never heard of them. Clearly, it's meant to compete with Lego and Creo. But, and usually a piece like this, yeah, it's a baggie, but it's a bigger baggie. One of the biggest bags I've ever seen for a building toy. And it was like $6. So, I thought, you know what? It can't be that bad. Well, you usually get what you pay for, but it couldn't be that bad. I would be willing to risk $6 on something that might stink. So I picked it up because I love the Stargate series. At least I did when it was on. I've kind of drifted away from it lately. But anyway, I picked it up and I thought I'd do a review on it because I honestly felt that this thing needed to be reviewed. First of all, this is the instructions. It's basically a fold. That's how big it is when you pull it out of the bag. You fold it out and the booklet is basically a double-sided instruction sheet, and it's kind of big. So yeah, I put it together, and it came out like this, and I really wanted to like this thing. I really did, and it boggles the mind how badly made this thing is. First thing I noticed was I took out the jaff'a figure, and usually with a Lego or even a Creo guy, he's basically got a set of legs, his arms are sometimes removable, and the helmet and or head will come off, right? This guy only comes apart here, and it's clearly not a set of legs that would connect to a Creo or a Lego figure. And he won't even hold the jaff'a staff. I don't know if you can see that. But it's obviously something meant for this guy to hold, and he can't even hold it. Worse yet, he doesn't even fit in the vehicle. Now, I could let go of the crappy build of the figure, but he's got to fit in the vehicle he comes with. Alright, now, after going through that, let's go over some other stuff. For one, I put this thing together, and it was a colossal pain. I don't know if you remember, like in the 80s when Mega Bloks and those other Lego competitors were coming out. Once in a blue moon I would get a set like that because my parents didn't know one toy from another. No, nothing against them. It's just, you know, parents didn't look up toys back then. And I still had more fun with those than I had with this thing. This thing did not want to come together. The pieces were loose. Half the time the pieces didn't even want to stick together at all. If you look at this side, this is supposed to be one of the wing cannons, right? And it's underneath the wing. On this side, it's above the wing, only because I could not get it to stick on the bottom of the wing. It's a horribly created thing, and the problems just keep going on and on. It's a god-awful color. I recall, yeah, the Death Glider's not looking that well, but they looked a little better than this. I mean, pick more than one color, you know? And there's not even like a stand to display it. The wings don't fold. The original vehicles, I think, were two-person cockpit. This thing won't even fit the one person. And it's so horrible that unless somebody gave them to me as a gift, I would never buy another one of these again. So this was made by Bestlock Construction Toys. And the tagline, I kid you not, says, "Build a lot, pay a little." To be honest, I thought it said "play a little" before I just now read it. But I think, honestly, either term applies. And this was copyrighted 2013. This just came out. It's like the 5th of January, so it's a little late for me. But I've never seen anything before. I never heard about anything before. For this to just come out now and be as crappy as it is just appalling. And it just saddens me to no end, because this thing should have been awesome. And imagine the other sets they could have done. They could have made a gateway playset. They could have made anything from Atlantis. They could have made the puddle jumpers. They could have made a Stargate Command. They could have made one of the Jaff'a worlds. They could have made one of the Ori worlds. They could have made Thor's world, an Asgard world. The possibilities are almost literally endless, and they just, for lack of a better term, just pulled us out of their ass. And it's very disappointing, and it just saddens me. It makes me thank God every day that Hasbro took the time to actually make their sets work with Krios. I mean, yeah, people complain that they're not as good as Lego, and in some regards, yeah, I agree with that. But you know what? They just came out, and it's honestly, I like the Krios more than I like the Legos, mostly because the Transformer sets, the little guys, the Kreons, they actually transform into vehicles now. The little guys. I'm pretty sure Best Lock would never even take the time to make this little piece of crap transform. So I guess I just had to vent, so I thought I'd let you guys know about that. Hopefully I will see you again soon. Until then, good journey.